What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a progressive specialist playing Risk Global Domination on PC. Currently ranked 39th on the global leaderboard. I have a daily release schedule on YouTube. Fridays is Fixed Fridays. We do a fixed game on Wednesdays. We have the podcast-style interview show, Waiting on Your Best Behavior, and every other day is whatever I feel like. Today we are playing Master the Map of the Week on Machu Picchu. Trying to set up a 6-player game, progressive. We lost one opponent, so we're doing 5 players with 1 bot, and I'm first to act. So I have 2 of these 3 territories for this 3-for-3 continent in the middle. I'm not sure if these continents are a trap or not. I probably want to get an easy take if at all possible, but it doesn't look like that is going to be the way this cookie crumbles. Do I roll 5 on 2? I don't want to do that. I think I want to hold most of my territories in that far side of the board. Let me get an easy take out here. So I'm in 4 positions currently, and I like that. I have 4 stack off to the side, I have 6 up here, I have 4 in this end of the map, and I have 5 at the bottom. So I'm actually holding all 4 corners of this map, which is kind of nice. Let's take a look at our opponents. In the second position, we have Nicholas Risosca, 28, Final 5, United Kingdom, 713 hours with 141 wins and 888 losses. This player is probably an expert or an intermediate for all those hours. In the third position, we have General Infinity, 68, 38, Final 5, Spain. They are a newer player with 2 wins and 6 losses. In the fourth position, we have the AI. In the fifth position, we have Castor from Ecuador, 20 hours in the game, 4 wins and 48 losses. That is a beginner's record. And finally, Brazil, Luiz Henrique, with 11 hours and 6. Okay, so none of my opponents have a particularly scary record. Magenta is going for the 3-for-3, which I like because I predict that the white bot will break. So there's a number of small continents in Machu Picchu. Here's how the board looks. And yellow's going to take this continent. Slowly, not immediately. Here's how the board looks. You have 3 3-for-3s. Farmland, Sun Temple, and Quarry. You have 5-for-3 in agriculture. Temple of the Condors worth 5, Water Mirrors worth 4, Sacred Rock is worth 5, and Principal Plaza is worth 6. So you have some larger continents in terms of bonuses. I'm shocked that Magenta didn't get theirs broken. Maybe the AI is the continent taking one, and they are going to move to take Water Mirror on their next turn. Black is also a bot. Okay, we now have 2 bots in this game. Try as I might to get a 6-player progressive game. So, Machu Picchu is a bit small. I think it's like 38 territories, and the continents are valuable. So it switches a little bit of my heuristics for progressive. Normally, I don't really value continents much. I think these ones kind of matter, but I'm still not going to take them because I don't want to upset my opponents. Orange is in 4 positions, but they're a little bit off to the east half of this map. 2 5-stacks in the south, and 3 and 4. I'm going to try and get my easy takes as much as possible. I might gravitate towards this end of the board and consolidate these 2 positions, try and take that continent. If Orange bots out 2, we'll have a lot of bots. I'll only have to play 2 human opponents. Orange is thinking, running out of time. I think they're bot 2 now. Yeah. Okay. And breaks. Oh, they would have. They would have if they had time. That's too bad. I don't want to be the bad guy. I know better than to piss off my human opponents in the early game. So I'm going to move across with that army with an eye to consolidating here. Maybe I get the continent. No. I'm not attacking you. I'm going to try and take this continent. Yeah. I'll give him the thanks. see how that works. Let the bots break my opponent's continents. I think I just made a friend in Magenta. So being in the first position is not something I like in Progressive very much, typically. I don't want the lowest match, so I might want to skip a card at some point, but we have a lot of bots, and bots tend to match in early, so I don't think it's necessary. I just don't want the 4, really, or the 6. So the matches in Progressive go 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 15, based on how your trades go, and then they go up by 5. Okay, Magenta is letting me hold my continent. Let's see if Yellow does the same. Yellow rolls 7 on a 3, which is 100%, and they won't really have the juice to break me. But then I'm locked in a guarding position, so I am going to want to bolster my 2 exterior stacks. I'll give them a thanks as well. Just try and indicate to these people that I'm not trying to fight with them. I'm trying to hold these territories so that I can add troops elsewhere. The goal in Progressive is to make kills, not really hold continents on the board. Okay, black expands. Yellow is down to essentially 1 position, and that will be good for me in the late game, assuming I can avoid pissing them off. Yeah, we got 3 bots. So the bots all don't hold continents, and the humans all do. So I need to find some empty space on this board where I can continue to exist. 1, 2, 3. Just strengthen a little bit. And get my easy take here. I would like Magenta to not be in these positions, and then I would have a much easier line to kill either of those guys when the time is right. I'm less worried about killing bots, but I will if the resources that they would give me make sense to do so. The bots are all starting to fall behind, so orange has the most troops at 25, and then white and black both have 17 each. That's interesting. Magenta splits the 3s. This player's better than they look. Yeah, I mean, for 700 hours, they know a thing or two. Okay. And yellow is now in 1 position. They can pull out one of these armies to guard on that front. I actually don't need to add troops here now, because if they want to guard with 3/4 to my 2 5s, I don't need to militarize this border any further. I can spend the mid-game fighting with the bots. Black's going to take me here. This 6 stack is now surrounded. I have to put it right into the corner. I can also chase this way, which I think makes more sense. Okay, I'll add 2 troops here. 1 troop there. And get my take in the bottom. So that's the 4th turn. I'm happy with my positioning right now. I feel like I haven't pissed off either yellow or magenta, which is key. Magenta's in one position. Yellow's in one position. Magenta still has his 3, but they're not super strong. Let's see if they put more energy into their continent, or if they're interested in these exclaves. Magenta playing a defensive game. Not exactly what Prague is about. All 3 of the bots are now under 20 in terms of troops. That's an easy take on my border. Does he break? No, he's trying to take that whole continent. Okay, that will put white into a single position. That is next to me. Maybe I can kill white early. Match point is still low, but white is now down to 11. I have a 7 stack here. Getting the bonus for the continent might be worth it. We'll have to see when the time comes. They'll have 4 cards. "12 troops. Lose on that. 11 troops. Okay. What's the match? First match. I have one on 4. Down to 9? Yeah, I try and kill him. Okay. White is the fish. So I'm going to try and kill white and occupy this continent, which is actually nice too in terms of positioning, because it gets me kind of away from magenta and yellow. Take white, and it triggers a match again. Oh, and I have to use the Joker. Too bad. Too bad, too bad. Okay, I'm going to put it all there, which should hopefully not be threatening. Get the well played from magenta. Thank you. I'm not going to break those singles. I'm just going to balance these borders. So I have my resource generating corner that's trying to be as inoffensive as possible. And then my exterior where I can make, I can get takes, I can get cards on the bots for a while. And I'm inside of both my human opponents. So if the bots decide to fight, they will likely fight these guys before they fight me. I'm also not terribly attached to this continent. I can probably win the game without it. So, okay, magenta is putting in their match. What do they do with it? Are they going to try and kill orange? Looks like. Yeah, okay, that will leave black super weak. If magenta matches in turn from killing orange. No, they don't kill orange. Okay, they leave orange with 1 territory in the corner. The black AI could do it. And if the black AI kills orange, that will be 2 matches. Yep. Oops. They didn't see that territory in the corner. Yellow decides to break my unguarded border. So the question here is, do I quid pro quo break them in reciprocity? I don't think so, because that war is me versus yellow, and then magenta wins. So you really have to consider the context, right? In the 3-player endgame, I have to kind of take that lump and just allow... Okay, and orange has a match, so orange isn't dead. They're sitting in the corner. Black has 5 cards. I don't have a match. Can I kill black? Yeah, I think I can. It's going to be close. But I want to try. Let's try and kill black. Put one troop there. I think that's all I need. Maybe two. Let's try it. Let's see how it goes. Okay, that's for sure. 5 cards? Yeah. Oh, and I lose. Okay. Well, I'll have 4 cards. I'll be in position to do something on my next turn. And the matches will start to go in now. So magenta puts in 10. I don't have a match on 4. Oh no. Yellow can kill black and get 5 cards and spiral that way. Yeah, I probably lose. I probably lose this game like that. Magenta's going to kill black. Get the 5 cards. Yeah. Okay, so lessons for this map. This map is really tight. There isn't a lot of space to maneuver. There isn't a lot of room for error. I tried to get a greedy kill on black a bit too early, and it set this up. So now magenta has 5 cards. They match again. What do they get? The 15? Match point is 12. They get the 12. Because I don't have a match on 4, I'm fucked. If I had a match coming in next turn, I might be okay for failing that kill. But in this situation, my only saving grace is that magenta isn't very fast. They're going to get orange now too, match again. So yellow's going to have the big match. 5 on 3 isn't 100%, but they get it. Okay, they match again. Now what happens? Do they rush into me? Do they try and kill yellow? No, they don't have quite enough troops for yellow. I wonder if they stop here. They don't have a ton of time. I have to survive 2 more turns. So I have to get to a place where that doesn't connect to anything. That's not a good place to put your army. I have to somehow be in a situation where yellow and me deal with magenta. Right. Okay, yellow's going to match and get the 15. To get the 20. Let's see what kind of player yellow is. I think for having never militarized this border, I might have made a friend of them, but we don't know until we know. Let's see what they do on their turn. They try and break some of magenta, try and give them a run for their money. Both yellow and magenta are equal. I'm about half their strength. They do. Good. This is good for me. Let the 2 Goliaths fight each other, and maybe I can sneak out a win in the middle. That was perfect. So yellow breaks all of magenta's continents. Now I hold 2 continents. I can put some troops here. I can put some troops here. And I can be a friend of yellow. So I will probably survive to my next turn where I match, and that will even it up a little bit. Magenta will probably match now, though. Let's see if they hit yellow in response. Match point is 25. This is a cool 3-player endgame. I like this a lot. I'm in okay shape to win it. But I'm not in the lead. I'm not guaranteed to win. I have to play it really smart. Magenta tries to roll a 6 on 10 for some reason. Okay, they're going to have 5 cards. But I won't have enough juice to kill that 29 stack. So we go to the next turn. Let's see if yellow lets me hold that continent for having moved out my guard. They do. But not again. Okay. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going to split off my armies into a bunch of different positions. And take that continent, but leave it unguarded. I really want my opponents to be able to break my continents so that they don't feel terribly threatened. I also would ideally like them to be fighting amongst themselves. Let's see if magenta can take out yellow. It's close, but I think they can. I'm going to say good luck. Alright, it's going to be me versus magenta in the endgame. I don't have a match on 3. They're going to match in. Magenta probably wins this game. Let's see how good they are at the 1v1. Oh, is it ever close, though? There you go. 20 on 11. They got it now. 15 on 7. Okay, it's pretty even. It's pretty even. Magenta has evened up the game. Yellow is defeated. They match, and what's the match point? Match point is 35. Okay, they're going to get 35. I have to wait 2 turns until I get the 40. Can I survive 2 turns? What do they do with their troops? They take me out of this section? I don't think I can survive 2 turns. Don't let me hold 2 continents, though. Yep. Yep. Do not let me hold 2 continents. They're going to let me hold 1. Ah, you ran out of time. Okay. Alright, they're left with 24 in 2 positions. They will likely match before me, but they have to capture the whole board, and I don't see them moving terribly quickly. Hope I have a match on 4. I do. Do they? That's game. They don't have a match on 4, I eat them. Okay, they do. Good. We were still fighting. We're still fighting this game. Let's see. Alright, they're down to 69 troops in 2 positions at both ends of the map. But I have a match next. And they just don't seem to have the speed required to capture enough of this board in 60 seconds. Turn off your camera animations and settings. This player is clearly still playing with animations on, so that will speed you up. I'm not entirely sure which is faster anymore, PC or mobile, since they did the speed nerf. But it looks like Magenta's going to let me hold at least 1 continent, which is a mistake in the endgame. Always break all of your opponent's continents and take as much territory as you can, so that their reinforcement is less in an endgame scenario. I'm putting in 16. I'm putting in 19 naturally. I'm gonna wish this guy a good game now, because I got him. 26 should be good. 27, and close it out. And there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found some of it educational, entertaining, informative, fun. However you enjoy my work, I'm very glad you're here. Defeating 2 novices and 2 beginners. I have a daily release schedule on YouTube if you're interested in getting better at the game of Risk. Subscribe to my channel. Come along for the ride with me. I'm always doing something, trying to get better at something. And yeah, as I say, Friday is the fixed game. Wednesday we do the podcast style interview show. I stream with Drew on his Twitch, twitch.tv/Drew Clayman on Tuesdays, and I do a little bit of my own Twitch stream as well, Kill Pete Strat. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.